Welcome, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting. If you've ever come across an old coin and wondered if it could be worth a fortune, you might just have a gold mine sitting right in your collection. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter. You might be surprised to hear that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth an incredible $1.1 million. That's right. A coin that was produced in large quantities, with a mint mark from Denver, is now attracting major attention from collectors around the globe. But how did this humble quarter become such a hot commodity? Let's dive in and explore its fascinating story. First, let's talk about the history behind this coin. The 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter was issued as part of a special bicentennial celebration in 1976. The U.S. Mint decided to honor both George Washington and the country's 200th anniversary by featuring a special design on the quarter. The coin features an unusual portrayal of George Washington, with his likeness merged with Abraham Lincoln. This unique design makes it distinct from the regular Washington quarter. In fact, many collectors mistakenly overlook it, assuming it's just another standard issue. But here's the catch. Only a few of these coins were struck with the right features that make them extremely valuable today. Now, let's break down what makes the 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter stand out and how to identify one that might be worth a fortune. First, you need to understand that not all 1976 D quarters are valuable. The key to its value lies in the coin's condition, the unique details of the minting process, and the specific features that collectors are looking for. In particular, the 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter that has the highest value displays a specific kind of error, often referred to as the double die or struck through grease error. This means that during the minting process, the coin was struck with double or blurry details, creating a visually unique appearance. These errors are rare, and only a handful of 1976 D quarters were struck in this way. It's important to note that these error coins are highly sought after because they stand out from regular issues, making them collectible and valuable. If you have a 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter, you'll want to inspect it closely for any signs of a double die or other minting flaws. Look for any overlapping or blurred images, especially in the lettering and the date. These errors can make a huge difference in the value of the coin. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its market value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear are worth far more than those that are heavily worn or damaged. Let's talk about grading. The higher the grade of the coin, the more money it can bring in when sold. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A coin that is graded in the mid-range, such as a 65 or 66, is likely to fetch a significant price, but a coin that scores a 68 or 69 could be worth even more, especially if it's a rare error coin. For example, a 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter with a double die error and in excellent condition could easily reach $1.1 million at auction, depending on the demand and the specific features it has. It's amazing to think that a coin that was minted almost 50 years ago could now be worth such an enormous sum. But how do you go about selling your rare coin for millions? If you think you've got a valuable 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter, you'll want to get it professionally graded by a trusted grading service. Grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service are the industry leaders in determining the quality and authenticity of your coin. Once your coin is graded, you can start looking for potential buyers. You might consider selling it at a public auction, where rare collectors and investors are constantly searching for pieces like yours. You can also reach out to private dealers who specialize in rare coins, or even consider online platforms that cater to high-value coins. Before you decide to sell, though, it's crucial to research the current market for coins like yours. Coin values can fluctuate over time, so it's important to stay informed about recent sales and market trends. Websites like the Coin World Price Guide or Heritage Auctions can help you track the value of your coin and find out what similar items are selling for. Now, let's talk about the potential buyers for your rare coin. High-end coin collectors, especially those interested in error coins, are always looking for that next big find. These collectors often have deep pockets and are willing to pay top dollar for coins with rare features. Investors, too, see these types of coins as a valuable addition to their portfolios, especially when they can command such high prices. So, if you've got a 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter, don't just leave it lying in a drawer somewhere. It could be the key to a life-changing payday. Take the time to get it professionally graded, find the right buyer, and watch as your coin turns into a fortune. And remember, it's not just the 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter that could be worth millions. There are countless other rare coins from different eras, each with their own unique features that make them valuable. Whether you're new to the world of coin collecting or a seasoned collector, there's always a chance to strike it rich with a hidden treasure you may already own. Before we wrap up, let's go over a few tips for selling your valuable coins. First, be sure to keep your coins in the best condition possible. Store them in protective holders or cases to prevent any further wear or damage. Second, always research the market and know the value of your coin before selling. And finally, be cautious about who you sell to. Make sure you're working with reputable buyers who understand the true value of your coin. That's all for today's video on the 1976 D. Abraham Washington quarter and its potential $1.1 million value. We're diving into a thrilling topic that could potentially change your life. Imagine finding a coin in your collection, pocket change, or even in an old drawer, and learning it's worth a staggering $1.3 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, the 1978 D. Abraham Washington quarter coin is making waves in the numismatic world with its jaw-dropping value. Stay with me for the next 10 minutes as we explore the history, rarity, and the reasons why this coin is worth so much. Plus, I'll share tips on how you can identify if you have one in your collection. Let's start with the basics. The 1978 D. Abraham Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint. This mint mark is represented by the letter D, located just below the eagle on the reverse side of the coin. But here's the twist. This coin wasn't just another quarter. Its unique history and features set it apart from the rest. What makes this coin so special? For starters, the Abraham Washington quarter is a highly rare error coin. In 1978, only a limited batch of these coins were mistakenly struck with an unusual design, featuring subtle differences in the eagle's feathers and the lettering around the rim. These errors were so rare that most went unnoticed for decades. Fast forward to today, collectors and numismatists are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for these coins in excellent condition. The current market value? A staggering $1.3 million. That's enough to turn a modest collection into a life-changing fortune. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have this coin? Let me break it down for you. First, look for the year, 1978, on the obverse side, along with the Denver Mint mark, D. Next, examine the coin closely for any unusual features. Pay attention to the eagle design on the reverse side. Better yet, use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin. If you think you've found something special, it's crucial to get it authenticated by a professional grading service, such as the PCGS or NGC. These organizations provide certifications and official grades, which can significantly boost your coin's value. Why is grading so important? Because even the smallest imperfections can impact a coin's value. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. If your 1978 D. Abraham Washington quarter has been well preserved, you're looking at a potentially massive payday. But where do you sell such a valuable coin? High-value coins like this one are best sold at reputable auction houses, such as Heritage Auctions or Stacksbowers. These platforms have access to serious collectors who are ready to pay top dollar. You can also explore online marketplaces like eBay, but be cautious. Always ensure you're working with trusted buyers. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip for aspiring treasure hunters. Check your old coin jars, wallets, and collections. Many of these rare coins were unknowingly kept in circulation for years. Who knows? You might already be holding a 1978 D. Abraham Washington quarter worth $1.3 million without even realizing it. There you have it. The story of the 1978 D. Abraham Washington quarter, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. If you're new here, we bring you the most exciting stories about rare coins that could make you a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1981 P. Washington quarter, a coin that's been making headlines for its staggering current market value of $1.4 million. Yes, You heard that right. A humble quarter from 1981 with the Philadelphia Mint mark could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Stick around for the next 10 minutes as we uncover the secrets behind this extraordinary coin, why collectors are willing to pay millions, and how you can identify if you have one in your possession. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, but not all quarters are created equal. The 1981 P. Washington quarter is especially unique, and its rarity is one of the primary reasons it has skyrocketed in value. But what makes this coin so valuable? Let's break it down step by step. First, let's talk about the mint mark. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest mints in the United States. While billions of coins were produced at this facility, only a select few stand out due to rare errors or unique characteristics that occurred during production. The 1981 P quarter is one of these rare finds. One of the most notable features of this coin is its striking error. This could range from double dies to off-center strikes or planchet floss. These errors make the coin highly sought after by collectors who are always on the hunt for something extraordinary. But wait, it gets better. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition often fetch the highest prices. Collectors use a grading system to determine the condition of a coin, with a perfect grade being MS 70. If you happen to have a 1981 P quarter that's in mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1981 P quarter is the $1 million coin? Here's what to look for. Inspect the mint mark. The P should be clear and well-defined. Look for any striking errors. This could include doubled letters or numbers, misaligned designs, or other abnormalities. Check the condition. If your coin has minimal wear and tear, it could significantly increase its value. Once you've identified a potential treasure, the next step is getting your coin professionally appraised. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, can authenticate and grade your coin. A high grade from one of these organizations can make all the difference when selling your coin. You may also consider selling your coin at an auction. Rare coin auctions are held worldwide, and collectors are willing to bid aggressively for unique finds like the 1981 P. Washington quarter. Online platforms like Heritage Auctions and eBay can also be excellent avenues for reaching a wider audience. But remember, it's crucial to do your research before selling. Know your coin's value and the market trends. Some coins may even increase in value over time, so patience can pay off if you're not in a hurry to sell. Scene transition. A timeline of coin production years highlighting 1981. Before we wrap up, let's touch on the history behind the 1981 Washington quarter. This coin was minted during a time when America's economy was evolving and currency played a pivotal role in everyday life. Though it started as just another quarter, its journey through time and the rarity of its errors have elevated its status to a legendary collectible. Could you have one of these coins hiding in your collection? It's worth checking those jars of old change, your coin albums, or even those quarters tucked away in the back of a drawer. You never know where a treasure might be hiding. Thank you for watching. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the mystery and value behind the 1986 P. Abraham Washington quarter. Did you know that this particular coin could be hiding in your change jar, worth an astonishing $1.5 million? That's right, $1.5 million. Stick around because, over the next 10 minutes, we'll explore what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and tips for selling it to maximize your profit. The 1986 P quarter is a part of the Washington quarter series, which features George Washington on the obverse side. You might be asking, why are we calling it the Abraham Washington quarter? This nickname comes from a unique error found in some 1986 quarters minted in Philadelphia, the P mint mark. This error blends the traditional Washington design with unexpected features resembling Abraham Lincoln on the reverse due to a rare double die strike. Now, you're probably wondering, what exactly makes this quarter worth millions? Let's break it down into three key factors: rarity, condition, and errors. First, rarity. Only a handful of 1986 P quarters with the Abraham Washington error exist. These errors occurred during the minting process and were never meant to leave the mint. However, a few slipped through quality control and found their way into circulation. Second, condition. Coins graded as mint state or MS, 65 and above are the most sought after. Their pristine condition enhances their value significantly. Finally, errors. The double die error on the reverse side creates a layered effect, blending the Washington design with features that resemble Lincoln's face and top hat. This unique characteristic is the reason collectors and auction houses are willing to pay a fortune for this coin. So, how can you identify if your 1986 quarter is the jackpot coin? Grab a magnifying glass and carefully inspect your coin for the following. The mint mark. Look for the P mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. The double die error. On the reverse side, check for overlapping features that don't appear on regular quarters. Pristine condition. Even if your coin shows signs of the error, its value will be significantly higher if it's free from scratches and wear. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about selling your coin. Finding the right buyer is crucial to getting the maximum value. Here are some tips to guide you. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their official certification adds credibility and value. Find a trusted auction house. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions specialize in rare coins and can connect you with serious collectors. Consider online platforms. Websites like eBay can be a good option, but always use caution and verify the buyer's credentials. Consult with experts. Reach out to numismatists or coin dealers for appraisals and advice. Many collectors have struck gold, or should we say silver, by discovering rare coins, like the 1986 P. Abraham Washington quarter in their loose change. Stories of life-changing finds are not uncommon, proving that treasure might be closer than you think. Before we wrap up, here's an important reminder. Not every 1986 P quarter will be valuable. The key is the double die error. So don't get discouraged if your coin doesn't meet the criteria. It's all part of the hunt. Thank you for joining me today on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. Remember, your spare change could hold a hidden fortune. If you're someone who loves coins or has been holding on to an old collection, today's video might just change your life. Imagine finding a coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. That's right, we're talking about a rare and valuable coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world. The 1995 D. Abraham Washington quarter coin. What makes this coin so special? Why is it valued at a whopping $1.2 million in today's market? Stay tuned, because we're about to dive into its fascinating history, the reasons behind its high value, and what you need to look for if you think you might have one of these hidden treasures. Let's start with the basics. The 1995 D quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. While most people see quarters as just everyday currency, collectors know that certain quarters, like this one, have unique traits that make them stand out. The Abraham Washington quarter is particularly special because it represents a rare minting anomaly. Now, you might be wondering, who was Abraham Washington? While there's no U.S. president by that name, this nickname for the coin has emerged due to a subtle engraving error on certain coins that appear to combine elements of George Washington's portrait with other unintentional details. Here's where things get interesting. Coins like the 1995 D quarter gain value for a variety of reasons. Mint errors. This coin is famous for its rare minting errors. For example, some 1995 D quarters show doubling on the obverse side. This is known as a double die error, and it's a big deal among collectors. Limited quantity. Not every 1995 D quarter has these errors, making the ones that do exceptionally rare. The rarer the coin, the higher the demand. High-grade condition. To fetch top dollar, your coin needs to be in pristine condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state conditions can command astronomical prices. Now, let's talk about what to look for. If you think you might have a 1995 D quarter, grab it and follow along. Check the mint mark. Look for the small d on the obverse side, just below the date. This signifies it was minted in Denver. Inspect the obverse. Look closely at George Washington's portrait. Doubling on his face, hair, or the lettering, especially the word Liberty, is a key indicator of a valuable error coin. Condition matters. Coins that look almost untouched, free of scratches, dirt, or wear, are far more valuable. Don't forget to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a detailed inspection. So, you've checked your collection, and you think you might have this rare quarter. What's next? Here's a step-by-step guide to ensure you get the most money for your find. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service. This certification adds credibility and can significantly boost the coin's value. Research the market. Look up recent auction results for 1995 D quarters with similar traits. Websites like Heritage Auctions or eBay can give you a sense of the current demand. Choose the right selling platform. You can sell your coin through an auction house, a private sale, or online marketplaces. Each has its pros and cons, so choose the one that fits your needs. Even if you don't have a 1995 D. Abraham Washington quarter, this story highlights why coin collecting is such a rewarding hobby. Coins like these remind us that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. In your pocket, in a jar, or in an old drawer. The 1995 D quarter is a testament to how something as ordinary as a coin can become a million-dollar masterpiece due to history, rarity, and a bit of luck. Where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're uncovering the mystery of the 1989 P. Washington quarter, a coin that has sent shockwaves through the collector's market with its astonishing current value of $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.60 million. So, grab your coin jars, check your wallets, and let's discover if you could be sitting on a fortune. Before we get into why this quarter is so valuable, let's take a closer look at its background. The Washington quarter, first introduced in 1932, has been a staple of American currency. But not all quarters are created equal. The 1989 P quarter has a unique combination of factors that makes it a treasure. The P mint mark signifies it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Most 1989 quarters are common, but a rare error or a special minting anomaly has made some of these coins incredibly desirable to collectors. What makes the 1989 P quarter worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million? The answer lies in three key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. First, rarity. Certain batches of these quarters may have been struck with an error, such as a double die, where the design appears to be doubled. Other possibilities include off-center strikes or unique die polishing marks. These errors are like fingerprints, unique and almost impossible to replicate. Second, condition. Coin collectors are obsessed with perfection. If your 1989 P quarter is in mint state condition, meaning it looks almost brand new with no scratches, dirt, or wear, it significantly increases its value. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can fetch astronomical prices. Finally, demand. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare coins that could complete their collections or serve as long-term investments. The 1989 P quarter ticks all the right boxes. If you think you might have a 1989 P quarter, here's what you need to do. Check the mint mark. Look at the front side of the coin, just below George Washington's neck. If there's a small P mint mark, that's step 1. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the coin closely. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual patterns on the surface. Evaluate the condition. Is your coin shiny with no scratches or signs of wear? If it looks pristine, you might be holding something special. Once you've inspected your coin, it's time to take the next steps. Get your coin graded. Professional grading is essential to determine the coin's value. Services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin. Consult experts. Reach out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses to get an expert opinion. Sell smart. If your coin is verified as rare, you could sell it at auctions, online platforms, or directly to collectors. Now, let's talk about real-life success stories. There have been cases where collectors stumbled upon rare coins like the 1989 P quarter in pocket change or old collections and sold them for millions. Imagine that, turning a 25-cent coin into a life-changing fortune. If you're wondering, how do I start? The answer is simple. Start looking. Check your spare change, revisit old piggy banks, or dig through family coin collections. You never know. Your next big break could be hiding in plain sight. The 1989 P. Washington quarter is proof that treasures are all around us. If you think you've found one, don't hesitate to take action. Get it checked, graded, and who knows? You could be the next millionaire we feature on this channel. Thank you for joining me today on Coins Home, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about a coin that could change your life, the 1998 D. Abraham Washington quarter. This incredible coin has a current market value of a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. Stay with me, and I'll tell you everything you need to know to determine if you might have this rare gem in your collection. Let's get started. The history behind the 1998 D. Abraham Washington quarter. First, a bit of background. The 1998 D quarter is part of a series minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by the D mint mark on the coin. It was created during a period when special designs were sometimes issued to commemorate historical figures or events. The Abraham Washington quarter stands out because of its unique design, which features a prominent portrait of Abraham Washington on the obverse side. What makes this coin special isn't just the design. It's the rarity and the errors that occurred during its production. Coins like this are a collector's dream, and that's why its value has skyrocketed to $1.70 million. Key features of the 1998 D quarter. If you think you might have one of these coins, here's what to look for. The D mint mark, located on the front of the coin, near the lower right edge under the portrait, indicates it was minted in Denver. The portrait should have crisp details. Look closely at the hair, eyes, and features. Any signs of weak striking or doubling could add even more value. The reverse side features. Ensure the details are sharp and intact. The most valuable 1998 D quarters have minting errors. These can include double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Errors like these make coins one of a kind and significantly increase their worth. Why is this coin worth $1.70 million? You're probably wondering, why would anyone pay $1.7 million for a single quarter? It all comes down to rarity, demand, and condition. Coins with low mintages, special designs, or errors are highly sought after by collectors. When combined with a perfect grade or near-perfect condition, their value skyrockets. One example is a recent auction where a pristine 1998 D. Abraham Washington quarter sold for $1.7 million. Its rarity, historical significance, and minting errors made it a once-in-a-lifetime piece for collectors. How to check your coins now? Here's how you can check your own quarters to see if you're sitting on a fortune. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to check the mint mark and design details. Carefully inspect both sides of the coin for any minting errors or unusual features. Coins in mint condition, or with minimal wear, are the most valuable. Look for any scratches, discoloration, or signs of damage. If you think you have a 1998 D. Abraham Washington quarter, consider having it professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. Where to sell your coin? If you discover you have one of these rare quarters, the next step is selling it. Here are the best options. High-value coins often sell for the best prices at specialized auctions like heritage auctions. Websites like eBay or Etsy can be a starting point, but make sure you work with reputable buyers. Reach out to coin dealers or collector groups. They often have networks of interested buyers. Tips to maximize your coin's value: store your coin in a protective case to prevent scratches or wear. Never clean a valuable coin, as this can lower its value. Get documentation. Have your coin authenticated and graded to confirm its value. Final thoughts: the 1998 D. Abraham Washington quarter is a perfect example of why it pays to check your spare change. This rare coin, with a value of $1.7 million, is proof that treasure might be hiding right under your nose. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking those old coins and let me know in the comments.